Hi everyone, what's the story? It's Etheria. Okay, so I'm at Ali's. I had actually already recorded a video for today, but as I come out, I picked up the wrong charger and it's on my pink laptop. And I picked up the wrong charger, so I can't upload the video I was going to upload. But 10 years ago today, in fact, what time is it now? It is 4 minutes past 10. Around this time, 10 years ago, I was just leaving Preston at the bowling centre and from watching Blue Gillespie. And 10 years ago in 2009, I wasn't in a particularly good place. I was in a very bad place and I wasn't... I was just in a very bad spot. And 2009, I was so glad to see the back of. I was just so glad 2009 was done and finished and over. But I went to watch Blue Gillespie play, which is Gareth David Lloyd, who used to play Torchwood. He used to play Yanto in Torchwood. And I went to watch his band Blue Gillespie, and that was just like a turning point for my life. 1 second. That was like a turning point for my life, because I met some amazing people. I met Ali, and I met Midnight, and I met Kim, and I met Jimmy and Ruth, and I met so many amazing people that night. And Ali and Midnight, they've become like Alpha, my Parbatai. They've been there for me through so much, through artistic meltdowns, through when things have been going wrong and I've just needed somebody to vent at or talk to. They've been there, and they really helped me get happy again. Like Jay, who I used to go out with, that was about 12 years ago. That actually came up in my memories the other week, and it's like, God, is it really 12 years ago since we was together? So, yeah, that's... he saw a picture on my Facebook, and I was just telling Midnight, he actually commented on it saying, like, you look so much happier, like, you just seem so much more happier. And in the past 10 years, even though I've had some down times, even though I've had some bad times, like this year, the past 2 years, going through depression and anxiety, again, Ali and Midnight's been there for me, and it's just been a godsend if you believe in a higher power. I remember, call it fate, call it destiny, call it whatever you want, you know. The fact that they came into my life at that moment, that precise moment when I needed somebody, the fact that they was there, it just made everything seem... It was just like it was meant to me at that particular time, at that moment in my life. And they've made my life so much better. And last week, Midnight gave us all a necklace, and it's got... Mine is a blackthorn. Midnight has a Morgenstern, and Ali has a Fairchild. I also have the Carstairs ring, which I never take off, which Midnight gave me when she obviously said, be my Parbatai. She gave me that then. And, you know, this never comes off, never ever. This going the same way. It's not going to come off, never coming off. Because she gave me the blackthorn one because there's a character in the Dark Artifacts. I'm not going to say which character, for those who's not read it. But there's a character in that who's autistic, and that is why she gave me the Black Fawn necklace, because obviously I was already have the characters, and I associate quite a lot with this character from the Dark Artifacts. So yeah, it's kind of like, without Ali and Midnight, my life would have been sad, and I think my depression would have been 10 times worse. I've always got a smile on my face when I talk about him. I've been going to see a counsellor, and he said, well, counsellors in the past that I've seen, they say whenever I speak about Ali and Midnight, my face always breaks out into a smile, and I just smile when I talk about him. And yeah, we're upstairs at the minute, because we're going to Destiny this weekend. I'm not going because I did New Year's at home with my mum and dad and my uncle. But yeah, we've just been for Chinese. We just had a big Chinese buffet we had. I must have had about 5 sittings. But yeah, it's been a great night, and we've just been chilling, just been sat chatting upon the computers. I actually call Midnight South the Pontefract Shadowhunter Institute, and I call Hallie's as the Torchwood Hub, because you go upstairs and she's just got 3 computers, so we all getting computer each. So it's awesome. So it's like Jack, Tosh, and Yanto sat on the computers and just like looking for Torchwoody things to go and find. Actually, all just on Facebook. But yeah, it's 10 years, and they're kind of like, it doesn't feel like 10 years, because we've done so much, on so many conventions, we've done so many things, like, we've just been like so many bands, and it's all just like, it just doesn't feel like 10 years, and I can't remember a time before it was in my life. It's just kind of like all mushed into one big thing, this one big memory, and it's been a great 10 years, and like I say, call it fate, call it whatever, and divine intervention, call it destiny, call it whatever. It's like I was meant to meet them that night in Preston, and it was like one chapter in my life, the door was closing. I'm sorry if you can hear buzzing, I've not put silence on my phone. It was like there was one door closing and this other one opening, and it just felt like that. And yeah, anyway, I've hammered on long enough now, but for now I'll say love you lots and lots, like jelly tarts, and keep it rigging weird. Bye, see ya, bye bye.